We're going to get started with the program. My mama asked me to MC this thing last night, and of course, I'm a little more accustomed to more, never mind. But I'm going to try to wing it and do the best that I can. So without further ado, we're going to ask Deacon Clark to come up and bless the food first, and then we'll do some reflections by family and friends, and have us a good time. Okay, we're going to keep it moving. Table 11, 12, 13, 15, and 16. What's up,
Thank each and every one of you all for taking
This ain't church, Mama.
taking out your busy schedule to come and help celebrate my husband's birthday. So when we had his first birthday, it was, I think he turned 50. I think we turned 50, and he was driving trucks at that time, and he was like, when he walked in the door, everybody was saying happy birthday, and he was looking all around and said, well, whose birthday is it? That's just how nonchalant he was. But today, he was in such a hurry. I don't like to be late. Darren told me to be there at 5 o'clock. I don't like to be late. But nevertheless, we're here. And I just want to tell him everything that God has bestowed upon you, you earned it. You earned it. I always tell people I couldn't ask for a better man to be the father of my children, because he was the best provider that a man could ever be. And I thank God for him, and I appreciate him. And I just want to ask the good Lord that if you see fit to give him another 70, let him have it. But in the meantime, I just want to say thank you all again for coming, and happy birthday, hon.
Thank you, baby. As a little boy, I grew up kind of like, I ain't want to be like my daddy. This sucker worked too hard. And as I grew up, the things that he taught us, we kind of just picked it up, because he made us learn how to use our hands as boys. And I realized probably around the age of 35, 38, that I pretty much became my daddy. And for days and years, me and him pretty much lived the same life, doing the same job. And I started to reflect on it as a child and been like, dang, all this time I grew up not wanting to be my daddy, and now I'm 35, 40 years old, and me and him living the same life. And I took appreciation to it, because that's the type of man he is, to try to instill in all of us to be working men.
I know one day he got me a job at Corn, and man, I think I probably worked there about, man, I probably worked there probably about a month. And then the holiday coming up, they give me 3 checks and I still had $500. I said, yeah, this ain't gonna work right here. We gotta figure out something else. And he said, son, you gotta work hard, you can be a man of money. I said, Dad, if I got to work this hard right here, I better be a monkey. They had on that glue reel. I said, man, boy. But he just instilled hard work in us. So I just want to say thank you, and may God bless you to see many, many more.
Thank you.
I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry, man. Go on and stand with it. I got that thing on me. So there are a few fond memories I have of my dad. I'll start perhaps with my early childhood. So I grew up, I had very, very low self-esteem. And my brothers didn't help with that. They were quite honestly bullies. They used to beat me up all the time. It's true. And so it got so bad at one point where my dad and I would write each other's letters. So when he would get off shift, from Corn's third shift, I would write my dad a letter. He would respond by in the morning. For school, we had that correspondence. And so growing up through all of that, there were a couple moments where it was comical, didn't really make a whole lot of sense until 30 years later. So one of the things my dad used to always say, he said, boy, you think you ugly, boy? You think you ugly? I was like, well, you know, Pooh said I ugly, so I guess I'm ugly. And he would say, boy, you look just like me. Look at your mama. Your mama ugly? I said, no, sir. He said, I got your mama. You gonna be all right. I said, okay, well, I guess I just got the hang there. Sure enough, my wife turned out to be very, very beautiful. And I was having a hard time with licensure exam. And I got to the point where I was like, you know what? It ain't that bad. I can work at Gold Kiss, save my money, change my major to history, and then let it just be. You know, I'd already come farther than Pooh. So whatever happened at this point, I already done went further than he went, so I'm fine. But about that time, the bottom had fallen out of the trucking business, and my daddy found, I don't know what year model truck that was. That must have been a 69 back truck. It was an old truck, and they pulled the truck to the house. And my daddy, my Uncle Smut, my Uncle Jim Lee, they worked and worked and worked on that truck. But one morning, I thought about not going to school until I looked out the window and saw my daddy burning tires to stay warm, and there was ice on the ground. I got up, went to class, and I kept going to class. Because one of the things I didn't want to do is to have to burn tires and stay warm. So, I'm all right. I don't have to burn tires. But nonetheless, Dad, thank you for the lessons. Thank you for the self-esteem. It has truly served me well. So thank you. At this time, we're going to have a few words from the man of the hour himself. Then we're going to let DJ Breeze cut loose, okay?
First, I'd like to say good evening to everybody. I thought if I'd done around and shook everybody's hand, embrace everybody. But truly, I am so happy to be here. And I told a few of y'all a lie. And I ain't gonna go home like that. I did find out about it last night. But they done so good. I mean, they hid from me. I mean, up to, ain't nothing going on around my house. And I couldn't figure it out because I ain't driving that truck no more. So I trying to say to y'all, I ain't got no extra money. So they offered to put something like this on, they gotta have extra money to do this. And I couldn't figure this thing out, so how that thing come about? So Khalil was at the house yesterday, my oldest grandson, that junior son right there. He said, he called his mom and said, when y'all coming? She said, where you at? She said, I'm at Granddaddy's house. That's what he said. He said, well, I need to meet Trent at Hansworth, the street right here. Cause that movie over there doing something else for the mall. So, then the first little glimpse I got, this man right here called me, it was at Chick-fil-A. And he said, Ralph, he said, could you tell your wife to give me all the dates of the schedule for the group? He said, then your birthday's on the 17th, isn't it? I said, and Ann grabbed my head. Hey, look, I'm about to, she was mix up something to tell me, she grabbed the phone from me. And last night, after rehearsal, Brother John Hayward over there, he had some pump problem. And she said, I gotta go back home and fix the pump. I said, I'll go with you. It was cold. And I ain't been dressed real right, but I said I'll go with and help the brother out. So we got there, he ain't had no pipe glue. Called my brother Isaac, he ain't got no pipe glue. So we got to get in the car to go get some pipe glue. So I got some cousins that's from New York, and he comes in, cuz. I said, what's up? He said, man, I'm so happy for you. I said, what's up? He said, my mom, someone is sick, and I gotta go visit them. I won't be able to make your party tomorrow night. I'm so glad he called me. John, I tell you what, that was a blessing for me to leave the house, because he'd have called me, I had my phone on speaker, my wife would have had a fit. So all day long, she know I don't like to be late. Don't carry me nowhere late. Let me be the first one to get there, so I can watch all the rest of the neighbors come in. So this evening, she ain't had nothing. She said, this and that, no, she was dragging around. I go right along with it, but I ain't saying that. Because I know the man I need to be late to get in there. So I ain't paying no attention. So yeah, I told y'all a lot. Yeah, I knew about it then. But it done good. Up until last night. It had me good. Even when you see a little leak, I took that car like nonchalant. I wasn't too deep into that, but after last night, I got out in the horse. Again, I want to thank y'all for coming. You're going to get 70 years old. I consider it to be a blessing. I'm excited because that's what God promised us. 70. And all y'all old folks living past 70, y'all got a lot to be thankful for. I thank God for being here tonight, for my wife, for putting this on. She never stopped giving at no time. And I thank God for that. You know, I couldn't ask for a better person. I wasn't looking for nothing. I wasn't looking for anything. Marquise called me. It was Thursday night. He said, all right, old man, what do you want for your birthday? I said, I want an American-made fence. He pulled that phone up. Ooh, that didn't cost too much. It costs a lot of money. So I ain't got my fender, y'all see that. But I got a pen guitar, I got 26 of them. I I don't need it anymore. I don't care what kind of guitar I get, I can make it to be what I want it to be. It ain't never wood and electronic. Talk about guitar. The first record I ever cut was cut by the guitar that I made. Let Me Come Home. I'm depending on you. What else doing that Elvin John? Oh, John sang a song, but what the name of your song you sung, John? Did he? All those things was made by that same guitar y'all had Jordan couldn't talk about. I told you, at the mill, they had every kind of machine that I needed to make the guitar out. And that wood was dry to the peak. That wood had to be dry plus dry, so it was perfect dry. And it had no, when I cut it out, it was perfect straight. I take the neck, I buy my fret wire, I order my electronic, I put the pickup in, and the first record I ever cut and sung was cut and sung by a guitar that I made. And I lost that guitar, and my house burned down. I don't have that anymore. I hadn't made another one since. But I do have to know how to make another guitar if I need to make one. But I got so many of them, I don't think I ever make another one. I thank y'all for coming. May God continue to smile upon y'all and bless y'all. Thank y'all, thank y'all, thank y'all.